Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today video is going to be little bit excited because we are going to work on a project related to machine learning with React, in which we are going to detect the image of animals like cat, dog, monkey. So in this video, machine learning knowledge is not required, so you don't have to worry about on that part because we'll be using a pre-trained machine learning model from TensorFlow JS called MobileNet. So MobileNet is a model which is used to identify image that is given by user. So if I upload a image like, so let's upload this dog image. Okay, so we have got this dog image, and if you click on the detect image, so you will get the guesses here. So we have got this accuracy level around 75% that this dog comes under this category. Okay, so if you provide an image of animals like cat, dog, monkey, so here MobileNet model is working behind the scene to identify the content of image, and we are displaying the result in the guesses here. So this is the best guesses. So you can also provide the image URL here. So let's come here, and if I just do a right click and just copy the image address here and just paste it here, so this way also it works. So let's click on detect image. So we have got this accuracy level around 95%, and this dog come under this category, that is a golden retriever, and this is our best guesses. So this is the overall application that we are going to build in this video, and the source code of this video will be free, and I will provide the GitHub link of this project in the description. So you can always check out description where you can find the GitHub link of this project. So before we start working on this project, if you haven't subscribed this channel, then please do subscribe this channel and like the video as well. So let's start working on this project. So guys, I am on this directory and I am going to open a command prompt here. So let me open this command prompt, and I am going to create a React project. So npx create React app, and the project name will be image detect. Okay, this will take around 5 to 10 minutes to install all the necessary dependency based on your internet connection and OS performance. So I'll be back once all the dependency got installed. Okay, so guys, our project got set up and all the necessary dependency got installed. So first let's go into this directory, that is image detect, that we have created now. And before we do npm start, we need to install some packages. So we need to install some dependency in order to work on our image detection application. So I'm going to install the package like npm install dash dash save, and the package we are going to install is related to the TensorFlow models, and this will be the MobileNet. So this is a pre-trained machine learning model that is used to identify the image that we are going to provide in this application. So this is a pre-trained machine learning model, and two more packages required related to TensorFlow, TensorFlow hyphen TFJS, and this will be the converter, and one more package we need to install related to TensorFlow, that is TensorFlow TFGS hyphen core, and we are also going to use a SAS here in this application. So we need to install node SAS. Okay, so let's install all these packages. So we will wait for all this package to get installed, and meanwhile I have already opened the project in my Visual Studio Code. So as you can see that the project is already open in my Visual Studio Code, and meanwhile I will bring the image folder in this Visual Studio Code. So because we have already got some images for animals like cat, dog, monkey, so I will bring that image folder here inside this Visual Studio Code. So we have got this image folder here, okay, in which we have cat, dog, monkey, okay. So let's see whether our package got installed or not. So it's look like our all package got installed in our application. So our all package got installed here. So first I'm going to remove all the unwanted content from our app.js file, and here simply I will give like hello world, okay. And let's do npm start here. So now our application is now loaded into the browser and we have got this message like hello world, okay. So let's go into the Visual Studio Code first. Since we are using a SAS file here, so first I'm going to rename this index.css file. So just rename this one, okay. And we are not going to use the app.css file, so we can remove this one. Logo also we are not going to use here, and let's remove this app.css file as well. We are not going to use that one as well. So we are going to start working on our app.js file. So let's start working on this file. So we need to bring the hooks from our React. So import React, so React, and from React we need use state, use effect, and use ref. So one by one let's import use state, use effect, and use ref. And so first we are going to define some state here. So const is model loading, set is model loading, and use state false. So initially whenever you load the application, we are going to show the message like initializing. So that's why I am using this state here is model loading, and we are going to have another state related to model like const model set model, and this will be also use state with the value null, and we are going to have image URL. So user can also use the image URL if they don't want to upload the image. So for that also we are going to have one state here, use state, and it will be also null initially, and we are going to have a result, okay. So you will get a result like if you put any image, so you will get a result here, because TensorFlow will provide some result, okay. So we need to store that result so into a state. So I'm going to use state here, and we also need to bring the mobile net here because it is important to detect image. So import star as mobile net from TensorFlow mobile net, okay. So we are done with the state. Now we need to define some ref here. So image ref is equal to use ref. We are going to have text input ref, use ref, and we'll have file input ref, file input ref, and this will be also use ref, okay. And let's first work on our UI part. So I'm going to remove this hello world, and we don't need this class name app because we are also not using the app.css file, okay. So let's remove that one, and we are going to have h1 tag here, and I'm going to give the class name header, and this will be like heading like image detection, and we are going to have a div with the class name input field, and inside that we are going to have one input, and we are going to give the type here. The type will be the file, okay, and accept image slash star capture camera, and we are going to give the class name here upload input, and on change we are going to have one method here, so that will be like upload image. We will define that method later, okay. So for now I'm just going to define, we will write the logic later so that we don't get any error once we save the file. And we are going to have one button here, and this button will have the class name of upload image, load image, and on click we are going to have one more method, that is a upload, okay. So upload trigger, okay, upload trigger. So let's define this method as well so that we don't get any error. Now what we are going to have here, we are going to have one span tag. So either user can upload the image or use the image URL. So we are going to use here or, and the class name will be or, okay. So this will be the small, and we are going to have again one input, and this will be the type with the text, okay. Placeholder I'm going to give here like enter image URL ref. So we have already defined the ref for this one, text input ref, and on change. So we are going to have handle input change, okay, handle input change. So let's define this one as well. We will write the logic later. So const handle input change, and we are going to close this div here only. So once user either upload the image or paste the image URL, we have to show the image on our application. So we are going to have a class name here with the wrapper. So image wrapper, and then we'll have image contain another class name with image content, and inside that we are going to have one more class name, that is image area, okay. And let's define here like if we have the image URL, means if we have the image URL, that means we have to display that image in the image tag. So image tag, and here inside that we are going to give that image under the source, so image URL, and we are going to have alternate as well if there is no image, so that will be like image preview, and cross origin anonymous, we have to give this one, and ref also we are going to give like image ref. Okay, and let's verify this one first. So before that, we are going to put all the CSS code related to this index.sass file. So I'm going to paste all this CSS styling in this file. So I'm going to paste all this CSS code related to this index.sass file. So I'm going to paste the code here, and you don't have to worry about all this CSS code because I have already provided the GitHub link for this project under the description. So you can always download this GitHub repository. So you don't have to worry about all this CSS code for this application. So let's go into the app.js. So before that, we need to go to this index.js file, and we have to bring that this file that's has file. So import index.scss. Okay, and let's save this file, and let's go into the browser. So we are getting this issue. So let me see what is the issue. So I think in index.css file we have bring this one as well. So we have to remove this one, and let's save this file, and let's go into the browser. So now our app is running and we don't have any issue, and we have got this nice UI. So let me give the ref here, file input ref. Okay, so let's work on this logic. Okay, so upload image. So this will receive an event. Okay, so const and e.target, and from event we are going to receive this files. Okay, and if files dot length greater than 0, that means we have file here. The const url equal to url dot create object url, and so here it will be like files and 0. So it will be always contain only one length of array, and we are going to target only the 0th index because it will only hold the single value into the files array. So that's why we are targeting here 0th index. After that, we are going to set the image URL, and else if there is no file, that means set image URL to null. Okay, and let's see whether it's working or not. So let's refresh this application. Let's click on this upload image. So okay, we need to work on this button as well. So on button we have one method here, upload trigger. Okay, so we need to define this logic as well. So let's define the logic here in upload trigger. So file input ref dot current dot click, and let's go into the browser, refresh it. So now we are able to open this dialog box, and let's go into the image. So we have got this cat image. Okay, and let's try this dog. So we have got this dog image. Okay, so let's work on the rest of the functionality here. Now we have got this image here. So now we have to detect the image whether it's a dog, monkey or cat. So let's work on that functionality. So now here we have to define the button actually. Okay, here Again we can check here, if we have the image URL, then only we are interested to show that button, that is detect image. So if we have the image, so button with the class name here, button, and the button value will be the detect image, and on click method we have to also provide, that is the detect image. And let's define this method here, const detect image. Okay, and now let's write the logic other two method, that is handle input change and the detect image. So handle input change will receive an event, so we need to set the image URL, set image URL e dot target dot value. So whatever user has pasted the URL, we will get into this value only. So that's why we are targeting e dot target dot value and set result empty array. Why we are doing this? Because if you upload the image and if you click on detect image, you will get some results. Okay, but now you are interested to paste the image URL. So if you paste the image URL, so basically I'm going to empty all the previous results that we have got by uploading the image. So that's why we are using here set result empty array. Okay, so handle input change completed. Now we have to work on our detect image functionality. So this will be the async await. So async and text input ref dot current dot value, and now we will have all the results here, results const results await, and we are going to use model dot classify image ref dot current. Okay, and whatever the result we have got, we are going to set the result here. So results. Okay, and we have to also work on this model state that we have defined here. We haven't used that one, so we are going to use a use effect here, use effect, and we are going to have one method here, that is a load model, load model. So we have to define this load model. So let's define this load model here only. So const load model. So set is model loading will be the true. So let's set to true and try. We are going to use the try catch here. So inside this try method, we are going to have const model equal to await mobile net dot load, and we are going to set the model and then set is model loading false, and in case we have any error, so we are going to just show that console.log error, and set is model loading will be the false in that case. Okay, so now, and here we have to use this is model loading. We like if is model loading, then return, then return h2 tag initializing. Okay, initializing, and we can give some inline styling here, text align center. Okay, and we can verify this one. So we got some issue here. Okay, so we have used await here, but that load model will be the async. Okay, so this will be the async. Okay, let's go into the browser. So we got this initializing message. Now we have got this UI hour. Okay, so let's click on this upload image and let's save this one. So now we have got this image and we have got this button. So once user have click on this detect image, so we have got this results. Okay, so if you go back to our Visual Studio Code, so in app.js we are storing all the results here. Okay, so this will be the set results. Okay, not result. Okay, so let me update where I have used here. So this will be the set results, and here also I have used set results. Let me verify whether I have. So I have used here as well. So this will be the set result. Okay, so in detect image we are using this set result. So now we have got our all results here in the array. So now we are going to display the result. So after this div we have to check if results dot length is greater than 0, that means we have got the result. After that we are going to have one class name with image result. Okay, and inside that we are going to have results dot map, and this will be having a result and index, and let's use here return, and we are going to have another class name with the result, and let's keep the key here. The key will be like result dot class name, and we are going to have one span tag. So span with the class name. Okay, and we are going to have that result dot class name, and we are going to have another class name with the span tag, that is the accuracy. So span dot accuracy, we have got this span tag, and we are going to show the accuracy level. So accuracy level, and here we have to do some basic mathematics here. So result dot probability, so basically we are converting into digit. Okay, so we are going to multiply with 100 here, and let's remove this bracket here. It will be here only, and we are going to use to fixed method, and this will be the percentage. Okay, and here if index equal to 0, top one will be our best guess. So if index is 0, that means that one will be our best guess. So we are going to apply a different class name for that one. So span, and the class name we are going to give here best guess, and this will be the best guess. Okay, and let's save this one. I hope we don't have any issue. So we can verify in the browser. So let's reload this application. So we haven't got any issue. So let's upload one image. So let's upload this one, this cute dog, and let's click on detect image. So cannot read property of null classify. Okay, so let me verify this issue. So guys, the issue occurred earlier due to the version. So make sure you have this version in your package.json file. So if you have the latest version of this TensorFlow of MobileNet or Converter or Core, so you have to basically degrade your npm version and you have to use this version here. So let's make sure to have this version only. Okay, so let's go into the browser and refresh this. So I have already degraded that npm package to that version here. So let's upload one image here, and let's upload this one, and now let's click on detect image, and here we have got our best guess that, so this dog image is a German Shepherd, and we have got this accuracy level around 99.80%. Okay, so let's upload another image. So this time we are going to use monkey, and let's click on detect image. So this monkey come under this category, and the accuracy level is 59.82%. And let's upload this cat image as well, and let's click on detect image. So this is the Egyptian cat, and the accuracy level is 55.39%. Okay, so let's verify this image URL as well by pasting the image URL whether it's working or not. So guys, I have already opened one image here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy the image address here. So copy image address, and let's paste it here. Okay, and now let's click on detect image. So this dog name is golden retriever, and the accuracy level is 95.06%. So we have got this best guess for this image URL. So image URL and upload image, both functionality is now working. So we have completed this application with the help of TensorFlow. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Bye bye.